So we kind of gathered here. The whole need of this initiative is to bridge the gap between academia and the industry, and we all want to make India more employable, have more employable graduates. And how we can do it, how we can that solves the problem for industry, in terms of, because we are always in a crunch for talent. So that solves the problem for the industry. And second, as a whole, for institutions, it kind of helps them to have candidates. So we wanted to have a positive contribution from both of you regarding this thing, in terms of what we can do. It could be as small as a small pep talk, or a mentorship, or it could go to an internship or an offer. So what can we do positively towards this to to broaden this initiative? Ram, I'll go with you first.
See, I think you kind of talked about all. Okay, I think it is good to have more corporate engagements.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and it can be from different aspects, right? It is whether it is, let's say, the product, right, the technology part of it, right? How do you kind of build what do you build, right? Could be understanding the domain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it could be about functions, various functions within the organization, right? Okay, this thing. It is definitely then creating a program for internships. Okay, and eventually, typically, wha- I mean, the longer term internships typically are structured towards placement. Okay, correct. I think from that perspective, these are usual industry practices.
Mm-hmm.
It is about, at least we have been very fortunate, right? I think today we work on close to around 8 colleges. Okay, and programs have been successful because I mean we have colleges also been very supportive of this process.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, although we've not done anything specific. Okay, I just think that most of the colleges have kind of started understanding the being in Bangalore, being having so many software companies out here, right? Okay, they've kind of understood how their curriculum needs to kind of evolve a lot,
Mm-hmm.
so that you are able to get the right kind of skills built out. So that's what it is. But I would say we could do more. We could definitely. I think recently we did a session. I think Christ was doing this part about for the MBA programs. They wanted to understand fintech industries,
Mm-hmm.
so they invited us to come and talk to their students, and very specific. I mean, quite a bit of they also had a, because they had a very specific, like a elective course on fintech, right? So they had the, I mean, the professor knew the subject well enough. Okay, and it was a very interesting conversation. I mean, we kind of got I got surprised by the level of understanding these students had. Okay, right. So that's a part of it. So which is where NIBM in Pune, again, National Institute of Banking Management, they run very specific programs. They've kind of gone and evolved to understand changing things like crypto, okay, currencies and other parts of it. So I think the only, I mean, I heard I'm talking about the student development, but I think faculty development is equally important. If the faculty is not really aware as to what's happening, right? But what may be even interesting is to even think about the fact is as companies run internship programs, right? Even have faculties as observers. What do we teach them in those 3 months programs and all those things, right? Which are this thing, and what is it that they are not teaching? Okay, so that could be itself aspects that can come into play. So I think it is kind of a, it is got to be, I would say, well-rounded kind of a program. But then also the what we have seen is there are always these things that you say for sound bites. Okay, right? And then there are things that you get serious about and do it, which takes rigor, right? It takes rigor, it takes commitment, and then you have to follow through and then take feedback, see what's happening, improve it. It probably takes couple of 2 or 3 iterations of the program to really start yielding results. Okay, right.